Have you ever had someone say, wow, you look amazing today? And instead of just saying thank you, you hit them with like, it's just the lighting. Or it's my makeup. Nothing much. Well, congratulations. You just turned a compliment into an insult. But then why do we do this? Why do we reject something that's supposed to make us feel good? Today I am working so hard to break down the psychology behind why people struggle to just accept compliments and how to stop secretly roasting yourself because you are not good enough. I don't know if I should start by asking how you respond to compliments because we have the self-deprecator. Those ones who just go, nah, I look terrible today. No matter what you tell them, you can never bring them to believe that they look amazing. They will always find a way to brush it all off. You look beautiful today. It's the makeup. Credit givers. I don't know how you guys manage to call that humility, but it's really not humility. I feel like it's self-sabotage. Well, selling yourself off. And nothing can be worse. So why do we downplay compliments? Or if you are unstable, why exactly do you downplay compliments? Some people just have a natural, no, it can't be natural. People have low self-esteem. You don't just believe the compliment, or the compliment doesn't just match the height of the perception you have of yourself. So it's strange, right? It feels like they are talking to somebody else. It just can't be you. How dare somebody say you are beautiful when you've already looked in the mirror and you're seeing somebody that is so ugly? So it just can't be you. You're not beautiful. And so that compliment doesn't really align with how you see yourself. The thing I hate so much about low self-esteem is the subconscious self-insult, because it is you always reinforcing the idea that you're not good enough. Nigerians will say you're not rich. So you're looking at yourself as somebody will not just rich at all. I think number two will be humble cultural syndrome. You know, in many cultures, especially in Africa, and even amongst religious and traditional communities, humility is like one of the highest virtues. From childhood, we're taught that pride comes before a fall. A truly great person never acknowledges their greatness. Oh, that one spins my head. It spins my head so much because if I am great and I know that I am great, I'm going to bust it out and everybody's going to know that I am great. That's just how things are supposed to be. So when you're raised in an environment like this where these cultural beliefs prevail, your brain is wired to reject compliments immediately. You don't want to seem arrogant at all. So you just downplay it. You can imagine telling someone, oh my God, you worked so hard for it. And they just tell, some people respond by saying, it's not all me, it's luck, not luck. Oh. You don't want to be seen as somebody who has worked hard. You suffered the rest of past exams and you're giving your credit to something else. You respond by saying it's luck. That's bullshit. I think number three will be fear of expectations. You have a high tendency to feel like people are going to expect you to keep looking this good. If you say you look good now and someone says, oh, you're beautiful, you're trying not to accept the compliment so close because you feel like they're going to expect that you will always look that good. So what about the days when you cannot meet up with looking this good? Number four will be social awkwardness. Of course, we have socially awkward people who feel awkward when compliments are passed to them, especially in public. They don't exactly feel comfortable when they are the point of attention. You know, when all eyes are on them, they're just shy naturally. You don't want someone to say you're beautiful and all eyes around is just on them. So now you feel like everyone is watching you, analyzing you, paying attention to you. So you diffuse the moment by rejecting the compliment because you feel like when you do, the attention disappears faster. Number five, fake humility. Where you feel like rejecting a compliment makes you even more likable. One of the greatest disservice we can do to ourselves is to want to force people to like you. People will need to like you. Okay? The only likeness that is important is the one that you have for yourself. That's why it's a very big problem when you do things that shows that you don't like yourself. And then you should also understand that compliment is a part of being kind. It's a part of how people express kindness. I mean, I would stop complimenting you if every time I do, you reject it. Because I hate to feel like my kindness to someone is being thrown back to me like an unwanted gift. I don't like to feel like that. And fun fact about me, I would never lie when I give a compliment. If I tell you you look beautiful, then you do. Because if I feel like I don't like what you're wearing, I will not even compliment you in the first place. Please, if I don't like what you're wearing, I'm not going to tell you that I like what you're wearing. So when I do tell you that you look good and you're trying to shift it off, I'm not going to compliment you again. Compliments come from a special place. I don't know about other people, but for me, it comes from a special place. So when I compliment you, I like you. I like what you're wearing. I like how you look. So accept it. Okay, so let's break it in. What is the proper way to receive compliments? Number one, just say thank you. Even children know this one. No explanation, no excuses, no long talk. Just say thank you. Don't go telling us how much you bought the shoe when I tell you your shoe looks nice. Don't tell me you bought it 2.5 at Africa. I don't care about that. I just like your shoe. Just say thank you. Accept the compliment with pride. How much you bought what you're wearing is not important when people are complimenting you. So forget about all that and gracefully, respectfully, with all pride, accept compliments when people give them to you. And number two, believe it. Okay? When someone tells you you're beautiful, believe that you are, because you are. Trust me, if someone is saying something great in you, then there is truly something great in you. Three, accept it with confidence. If someone says you're beautiful, affirm it like you really know that you're beautiful. And the overall response is thank you. Number four, you can just give a genuine smile. A smile can also mean thank you, although it is best to be verbal about your responses. But then I know that when you tell someone you're beautiful and they smile, it means they appreciate what you have just told them and they accept it. So you can even just give a smile while you say thank you. Number five, you can return the energy. Someone says you're beautiful, you can just tell them thank you, they look amazing too. If you watched until now, I highly recommend that you subscribe because we usually have a good time here. Right now, I am so confident that you're enjoying this video, and that's why I'm going to ask you to give me a thumbs up. Feel free to compliment me in the comments. I'm not going to reject it. Share this video with your friends who you know usually reject compliments, so you can just call them back to us. We have just come to the end of the video. Thank you for watching, and always remember to love yourself.